Hello YouTube, welcome to another introduction. I got a surprise for you. Here it is right now. The building has a sign. The new shop has a sign. Let me zoom out so you can see it. See there? It is christened. It is the WC Knives Workshop now. Okay, welcome to another introduction. This is the WC Knives Woodsman's Bowie. Okay, I've got two different models here to show you. One's a larger version, another's a small version. As many of you know, if you've watched any of my videos, these are not set in stone. Okay, specs can change. This is a custom shop. You can order it any way you want to. Any type of steel, any type of handle. They're only made when you order it. Okay? Well, with a delay. I mean, I still have a 12-month delay from receipt of 50% deposit. And that may change because I'm getting a lot of orders now. So, if you want one in 12 months, you better order it. Because I'm about to get swamped here. Even with a new shop coming. Man, I'm getting a lot of publicity right now. So, just fair warning. But here is the WC Knives Woodman. Right here. Is it? It's right here. I don't know. Least. Okay. A smaller one. Right now, suggested specs are 5/32 01 tool steel for a basic model. It has a curved Scandi that flows into a saber. Now this grind can be a convex. I could change it to a convex. I could change it to a flat. I could change it to anything you want. Okay. This curve or this Scandi flows all the way through, same angle. Alright, if you don't know what a Woodsman's Grind is, go back to my home page and there's a playlist dedicated to the Master Woodsman and the Woodsman's Grind. This is not a Master Woodsman. The Master Woodsman is a design of its own. This is the Woodsman's Bowie. Okay? People are getting confused that all knives with this type of grind is a Master Woodsman. It's not. The Master Woodsman is a design onto its own. Okay? The Woodsman's Grind is the concept. If you want to call it a Collins grind, that's fine. But this is a unique grind. I'm not going to say I invented it because I didn't. After thousands of years of bending steel, there's nothing new under the sun. We just try to combine things in a different way to make it a little bit more unique. Okay, and that's what I've done. Alright, just so you know, this one, I don't know if you can see it. You can probably see it on the pictures a little bit better. But in the sun, this is a coconut husk shade tree micarta. Beautiful handle with a black linen micarta liner and 1/4-inch stainless pins. Just in case you was wondering what this was. Basic price point on all knives. If you want a basic model, something similar to this, you're looking at in 01 tool steel with just a plain brown, natural brown micarta handle with stainless steel pins. You're looking at starting point just for the knife about $220. Okay. Then if you want all the thrills and frills and all this other stuff, pricing goes up. If you want to know how pricing works, go back to my home page. And the video, there's a video on the front of the home page. It says the ordering process. Watch that video. Okay. This is the smaller version. Has about a 5.25-inch blade. Again, it can be whatever you want it to be. All right. So here is the larger version, which is 3/16. Has the same curved grind Scandi that flows into a saber, and this one is shade tree houndstooth. Beautiful scales. I love these scales. All right. Now, the way I intend to wear this, and I'm gonna be using one this fall as a camp knife and a hunting knife. I'll wear it right there, and I've been kind of wearing it to see how the weight is. And you also have the option if you want to add a sharpening mini steel. This is a mini steel. If you want one of these, go to Amazon and just do a search for a mini steel. These will pop up. Victorinox is the only one I recommend. Alright, and they just the way that blade is shaped, they just fit right in there very tightly. So just an option for you. But anyway, I love this setup. It doesn't feel heavy. The weight of the blade is right there. I mean, the balance is just right there. So it doesn't feel heavy. And when you choke up on this knife the way I love doing, it feels like a 4-inch blade. There's enough blade width there that you can grab it and do some fine work with it. The way that the blade is shaped, it just fits your hand perfectly. This little deal right here is perfect. Okay. Of course, the hidden lanyard with the leather thing is get you out here and you can weld on stuff. Use it like a normal knife or choke up on it and do that fine carving stuff. And again, it doesn't fatigue your arm like most large knives do, because the balance of the blade is right. Large knives, the only problem is not the weight, it's the balance that will get you. If it's very heavy on the blade, now it depends on what you want to use the knife for. I keep going back to that. If you want to use the knife for primarily chopping and wood processing, then you want a heavy blade so that weight is on the blade. And this one will do that. If you get back here on the back end of it, then it gets very blade heavy, and that will help you and assist you in wood processing and things like that. But once you move up here, and somebody had about a heart attack because he's grabbing it on the blade, he's going to slice his fingers off. No. Train yourself to do things other than what you've been taught, okay? If you look at the people in Borneo and all the Amazons and all these other places, they grab the blade up here and work all the time. It's how you train yourself. The only time you're going to slice yourself unless you have a highly polished edge is if you run your hand down the blade. If you use rough edges, you can grab the blade all you want here and you're not going to cut yourself. That's why I like rough edges. They last longer, they're more usable, they're just a better edge than a polished edge. A polished edge, if you touch it, it's going to cut you. But if you use a rough edge, you can grab it up here all the time. You just can't run your hand down the edge or it'll slice you. Okay? So there's a difference between a working edge and a polished edge or a pretty edge. We don't do pretty. We do working knives. Alright? Okay, so if you grab the knife up here and use the knife, then the incomplete outlook and blade profile of this thing changes. It converts into a smaller 4-inch carving knife. And if you grab it up here on the tip, there's plenty of blade width there that you can grab it up here and do all kinds of stuff. You can grab it up here and use it as a draw knife. I mean, there's just so many applications that this can be used for. Will it replace a Master Woodsman? Could be, I don't know. Just playing around with it, very impressed with this blade design and style. I really like the point for carving. It's got a sharper point. I really like that for the carving process. I'm really liking this blade design. I really am. And I got sun coming up over the building here. I think this is going to be my go-to knife. Time will tell. I mean, it's going to have to be really something else to surpass the Master Woodsman, because I love that knife. But for me and my uses, this may be a close runner-up, or it may be equal to it. I'm not sure. It depends on the application I want to go to. But anyway, the the Woodsman's Bowie. I think this is going to, I've already sold, I just showed a brief glimpse of it in a video of some blades that I sent off to Peters for heat treat. I'm getting one made in 3B. This one is 01. There will be a sale coming up, folks, just between us. Sale coming up probably in a couple, 3 months. One of these may be on there. We're just saying. Maybe one of these. Huh? Who knows? Stay tuned. Alright. Okay, price point on the big boy. Basic model, just a natural brown micarta, 01 tool steel, 3/16. Blade is about 7 inches. So you're looking at probably around $295 for the basic model. Okay, Kydex sheath, something like this, without the mini sharpening steel. If you want to add mini sharpening steel, I can get them for about 10 bucks, okay? So it's up to you, or you can get them off of Amazon a little bit cheaper. Something in a Kydex simple taco form with the leather folded over like this, you're looking at about $45. If you want to add this to it, you're looking at about $55, okay? So that's the price point. And right now, I mean, it doesn't bind, it doesn't pinch, you can bend over and do all kinds of stuff. Right there in the front, it doesn't weight you down. You're not over here sideways. The weight's in the middle. You don't notice it. That's the best way to carry a knife, folks. I'm serious. Alright, and it's just right there. Easy peasy, nice and easy. I like that. Alright. Like I say, you better hurry, folks, because I got a lot of things coming up and the times may change. A little bit of caution there. It may go to 18 months very soon. Alright? To the next one. You just guys get out in the woods, in the backyard, whittle on a stick. Take a child where you get the opportunity. And be sure and have plenty of band-aids and lots of knives. I'll catch you again soon.